Hello YouTube, it's Detroit Borg, and today we're unboxing an iPod Nano 2nd generation. This was purchased on eBay and it was described as a refurb, and it actually came from Hong Kong. So let's go ahead and crack this open. It looks like we have an aftermarket 30-pin cable. Some of the newer generation of earbuds, and these are genuine. Looks like the iPod is in here. Refurbished by a third party. The product has not been endorsed or approved by the original manufacturer and does not fall under the original manufacturer's warranty. Please charge the battery for 8 hours when use it at the first time. Well, okay, this is from China. There we go, still wrapped in plastic. Refurbished. Since there's no charge on this iPod, let's dock it and get it synced for the first time. Interesting to discover that this iPod had already been synced to another account, which I've promptly erased and synced with my own. On the bottom we can see the dock, the headphone jack, nothing on either side. On the back is the Apple logo. This is the 4GB model. On the top is the hold switch. There you go. And of course the scroll wheel works the same. Now this iPod could only do audio or photographs, it could not do video. Let's go to my Chicago trip, bring up some of those photos. Once again, let's go back to that Michigan Avenue Apple store. And of course you can scroll through them. Of course you can play music. And you get the album art along with the track information and the indicator, and of course if you hit the center button it'll bring up other bits of information. This is anodized aluminum, so it's very scratch resistant, unlike the first generation iPod Nano, which was shiny. So in fact, let's take a look at the entire lineup of iPod Nanos, including the iPod Mini. Here is my entire iPod Nano and my one Mini collection. Going down the line we have the iPod Mini, 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen, and 5th gen. First iPod Mini came out in 2004, then the Nano replaced the Mini in 2005, and then we had new Nanos ever since, so we have 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009. If we take a look at the back, we see the 1st gen and 3rd generation had these stainless steel backs, while all of the others have this anodized aluminum finish. The 5th gen has this polished finish instead of the shiny or matte aluminum finish. And it's interesting to note, if you remove the Nano and the 3rd generation, all of the iPod Nanos from the 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 5th gen are all the same size. They're about the same thickness, especially the 1st and 2nd gen. They're almost exactly the same size, the same screen. It does have a higher res screen, and it's also much brighter. It is a little thinner. Otherwise the dimensions are about the same, and that includes these. It's interesting that the 4th and 5th gen did get a little thicker, but they're rounder. So if you look at the bottom, I should note that these have cases, so they do look even thicker than they actually are. But if you take the case off, you'll see that this is still a little thicker toward the middle, maybe a little thinner at the edges. But the design is very similar. Of course, we have this unibody chassis with these plastic edges at the bottom and top. The configuration is about the same, dock and headphone jack at the bottom. Same with this, the dock and headphone jack are also at the bottom with the hold switch on top. The 4th and 5th gen have swapped those around a bit. So once again, that's Detroit Borg, now with a complete iPod Nano collection. Thanks for watching.